I still love boxing, so why not continue my career? So I decided to change my mind to continue in my journey as a boxer.
Seeing him beat Keith Thurman at 40 years old, like, God damn, this guy's great. I mean, just look at his career. With 8 different weight classes, world titles in 8 different weight classes. 40 years old.
Lay up, goes to the flurry again. Lay up. Goes to the flurry again.
Nobody saw this coming, not at 46. Manny Pacquiao had already done it all. 8 weight classes, 70 fights, and a global icon status. He didn't need one more round. Most thought he was finished. Then the headlines hit. Pacquiao was back. Not for an exhibition, not for a farewell. He signed up for a real high-stakes WBC world title fight. Across from him stands Mario Barrios, 28 years old, in his prime, sharp, and active. The current welterweight champion didn't just grow up watching Pacquiao. He grew up watching him destroy opponents. Now they'll share the ring.
The crazy.
Some called it crazy, others called it destiny. Because Manny isn't just stepping back into the ring, he's stepping into a time machine. Against an opponent who isn't scared, isn't starstruck, and definitely isn't slowing down. This isn't a payday, this isn't nostalgia. It's a fight where every punch asks the same question. Can a 46-year-old still hang with the best in the world? And the world is watching for one of two things: a resurrection or a reckoning. Manny Pacquiao had nothing left to prove. The Hall of Fame was already guaranteed. His name was etched into boxing's history books. Could have walked away with one of the cleanest, most complete legacies the sport has ever seen. But instead, just weeks before his official Hall of Fame induction, he signed the papers not to say goodbye, but to lace up the gloves one more time. No one begged him. No promoter pressured him. This isn't a farewell paycheck or a charity stunt. So why? Come back? Some say ego, others call it desperation. But those who know him best say it's something else entirely, unfinished business. He's not coming back for attention. He's coming back because he's not done yet. For Manny Pacquiao, this isn't about headlines or applause, it's about finishing the story on his own terms. Boxers don't return chasing fairy tales. They return to confront the parts of themselves they haven't yet beaten. And for Pacquiao, the real opponent isn't Barrios. It's time. It's doubt. It's that quiet voice asking, "Are you still good enough?" This comeback isn't about proving anything to the world. It's about proving something to himself. Across the ring stands a man who doesn't believe in fairy tales. Mario Barrios isn't chasing nostalgia, and he isn't caught up in the Pacquiao myth. He respects him, of course, but Barrios didn't idolize Manny. He studied him, watched, film, broke down patterns, prepared for this exact moment. Now that moment is here. Barrios, 28, is calm, composed, and fresh off a dominant run that earned him the WBC welterweight title after Terrence Crawford stepped aside. He didn't call Pacquiao out. But when the offer came, he didn't hesitate. It's no delays, no doubts. Just one answer. Let's go. Because for Barrios, this isn't just another title defense, it's a once-in-a-lifetime. A chance to beat a legend and rewrite his own legacy in one night.
You take the spotlight, you take the history, you take the moment. And in boxing, that can change.
Put the mouthpiece into the act.
Mario Barrios doesn't sell fights with his mouth. No trash talk at pressers, no flashy posts on Instagram. He doesn't need to. His hands do the talking with pressure, discipline, and quiet violence. He's not a showman. He's not looking for knockouts in round one. He's a technician with real power. The kind that chips away at you methodically, patiently until he takes over. Barrios is in his prime, fast, fearless, and calm under fire. He can adapt, survive rough rounds, and wear you down. Pacquiao might be the bigger name, but Barrios brings momentum, youth, and rhythm. If he wins, it won't just be an upset. It'll be the night a rising star dethroned a legend and never blinked doing it. July 19th isn't just another fight night. It's for boxing fans around the world. It's something much bigger. The return of a legend. Pacquiao at 46 stepping into the ring again has ignited pride, nostalgia, and excitement. In the Philippines, highlight reels are trending, families are planning watch parties, and fans are lighting up social media. For longtime supporters, this isn't just a title bout, it's the possible end of an era. They're not watching for rankings. They're watching to answer one burning question: can greatness return one last time? July 19th carries even more weight because Manny's not coming alone. His son, Manny Pacquiao Jr., will make his professional debut on the same card. While the father headlines, the son begins his own journey under the same spotlight, carrying the same name. This isn't a novelty appearance or a tribute slot. It's the start of a new story with expectations, pressure, and a legendary name stitched across his shorts. Manny Pacquiao Jr.'s amateur record is solid, not spectacular, but promising, and maybe that's the point. This debut isn't about hype, it's about testing if that same fire lives inside him. He's not trying to mimic his father, he's searching for his own rhythm. But when your last name is Pacquiao, every jab gets judged, every mistake magnified. Still, there's quiet beauty Harrison starting his journey the same night his father may be ending his 2 generations. 1. Ring. And one name that refuses to fade.
With a controversial majority decision when they last met in November 2011. On that occasion, the Filipino southpaw earned 2 of the verdicts from the 3.
The rematch between Sebastian Fundora and Tim Chu. Their first clash was brutal, chaotic, and controversial. While they meet again, not for hype, but for closure. This isn't just about winning, it's about redemption. Both fighters return not just to beat each other, but to silence doubts and take back control of their legacies. The rematch between Sebastian Fundora and Tim Chu. Their first clash was brutal, chaotic, and controversial. While they meet again, not for hype, but for closure. This isn't just about winning, it's about redemption. Both fighters return not just to beat each other, but to silence doubts and take back control of their legacies.
Yeah. 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, right. It was fun.
The rematch between Sebastian Fundora and Tim Chu. Their first clash was brutal, chaotic, and controversial. While they meet again, not for hype, but for closure. This isn't just about winning, it's about redemption. Both fighters return not just to beat each other, but to silence doubts and take back control of their legacies. Also featured is Isaac Pitbull Cruiserfighter, who doesn't talk, he attacks, set to face Angel Fierro. This matchup promises fireworks. Both are aggressive, relentless, and allergic to backing down. The bout plays out as expected. It'll turn into a slugfest before the first bell finishes echoing. Cruz lets his fists do the promotion and, on a night this emotional, his fight might just be the spark that lights the entire crowd on fire.
What the heck? Let's go, guys. Hold your odds.
Plenty of drama developing here in Las Vegas.
At 46, most fighters are on commentary teams doing podcasts or watching from ringside in tailored suits. Not Pacquiao, still in the gym, still sprinting, still shadowboxing, like it's 2009. Training footage shows him crushing pads, snapping combos, and moving like time forgot to catch up. The footage didn't go viral because he looked young. It blew up because he still looked dangerous. And those legs, those spring-loaded calves that launched him into legend still, twitch with purpose, still capable of something explosive.
Este es un devorador. Este es un auténtico pitbull. Este hombre te desconoce. Le mete a la izquierda. Dolorosísimo. Tiene que terminarla ya. Buena intervención.
But even the best training clips can't hide the truth. Training isn't fighting. Punches don't carry pressure in the gym. Real fights do. And the real question, can those legs survive 12 rounds under fire? Can they chase youth and catch it? In training, Pacquiao looks like he could fight another decade. But under the lights, against Barrios, not pads, will finally see what time is taken. Because boxing isn't just about what you land. It's about what you survive.
What's crazy about him is his calves. Yeah. When you look at that, they're giant. They're like a thigh.
Mario Barrios isn't chasing attention. He isn't chasing viral quotes or dramatic moments. He's focused, quiet, methodical. He breaks opponents down piece by piece. Doesn't need a knockout punch. He needs patience, precision. Barrios frustrates you slowly until the fight slips out of your hands, and by the time you realize it, it's already too late. When Manny Pacquiao faced Yordenis Ugas, it was the first time he looked human, just a step slower, a little unsure. That hesitation showed. Barrios won't let that kind of moment pass. He doesn't wait. He doesn't hesitate. If he sees doubt, he attacks. He's not here to mirror Pacquiao's legacy. He's here to end it. Clean, decisive, no debate, no split decision. Just a new name in the headlines. Some fighters win the mental battle before the fight starts. Not with trash talk, but with presence. Manny Pacquiao doesn't use words to intimidate. Shows up Bible in hand, hands wrapped tight, calm and smiling. And then, when the bell rings, that calm becomes chaos. That silence turns into speed, the kind that breaks ribs. He doesn't need to prove anything, but maybe, just maybe, he wants to prove something to himself. From Manila to Mindanao, the entire Philippines will be watching. Barangays setting up screens in courtyards, airlines adjusting flight schedules, families gathering like it's a national holiday. Because this isn't just one man's fight. They're heroes. One last shot at history, and they won't miss it.
Gets to defend the title on home turf. The San Antonio native will defend the crown here at AT&T Stadium.
To the ring with a survivor playing, because he won't look to survive if things turn against Mosley tonight as we expected to do.
On July 19th, don't just watch a fight, witness a moment. Because legends don't retire, they echo. Win or lose, Manny Pacquiao will prove one thing. Greatness doesn't age, it evolves. Subscribe for the post-fight breakdown. In the comments, what's your favorite Pacquiao moment of all time?
And just how grateful is Santa Cruz to him thus far, not gone down. He's been down twice in his career.